Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Ty Johnson now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Allen now on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air again, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They'll go. Allen. That's caught beyond the marker. Touchdown, Buffalo. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Minshew. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Minshew. We don't get it complete to Alexander Madison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Terrell Bernard. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Regular.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
What's that?
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
What's that?
Pressure coming, it's Allen. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. He's on the move. And it's gonna be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Up the middle they go with Madison. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Madison again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. They'll go right back to Madison. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action, it's Minshew. Has a man, it's Madison. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Makes the handoff, now Minshew. And that one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's second down coming up. Sticking in the air with Minshew. He'll get this one to Madison. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's taken in by Tucker. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Look out!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. Connection made to Coleman. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, Allen to the air. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Abdullah now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
They give now to Madison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They give it to Madison. Crosses midfield, still going. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut, but come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Madison. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Go with Madison here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing here, Minshew. That's complete. Here's Madison. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll run. This is Madison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hauled in left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.